as they working. But what he's not good with is like being
an icon of the sport. Paul Bunyan's act stands tall as the prize for the game.
Don't seem like he can multitask.
That puts the spotlight on these two great institutions as we wait to see who will walk out with a sharp piece of hardware. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on last year's national champion, the Wisconsin Badgers. On 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Badgers will put it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Minnesota's offense will go to work first.
That's why I was saying that they re-leaded before you had killed.
Second field goals and the like, but Wisconsin wanted a blowout a year ago. Yeah, the Badgers have that action watching the Gophers a year. Just beat them down. They know that. They've heard about it, and they've talked about it all year long. That's not something you forget. You know that taste in your mouth, and you will do anything to get it out.
They want to do it again, too. We talked to some of these Wisconsin players. They said running out onto the field, grabbing the axe, and holding it up high was one of the best moments of their careers. And the fact that they won the game in a convincing fashion and as dominant as they did, they want to do that again here today.
Takes it from the gun on third down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Snags it up the 30, still running. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Wisconsin's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field. He was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways.
And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it first and 10 inside the 30. They're going to run it. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and Davies tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have... This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll pull it on the read. Fighting off the defender. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this second and short. Using his legs, it's Moss. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before he picked up the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. Brings into the open. They get him corralled.
Actually, just a pretty hard, basically.
Mark it at the 14. And the Golden Gophers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
So we ran in time.
Pulls and fires complete. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field.
Oh, say that again, say that again, how that interaction went.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Paul Bunyan's axe is one of the great trophies in college football, but you know, they used to play for a slab of bacon before it disappeared. Had you rather play for an axe or a slab of bacon?
Absolutely, I'd rather play for an axe.
I get all that, but how you have to do
I don't need bacon anyways. I don't need the food. Palmer, give me the axe.
I'm going to go bacon because bacon makes everything taste better, and it's the smoky notes that really give it that extra little flair. So I'll go bacon, but can I cut it with you?
I love the start for this quarterback on third down. Third down, obviously, money down. Got to have success, but to have success early, that opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he's got a lot of confidence.
Right.
Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets the give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're a big component, man. They've got to get some push.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Finally, toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off
So
his
she
speed,
just really wanted to do it, though.
question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
So he really had to return that day. The two girls working everything. They
going right to work up top.
And, he said,
working that left side now. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
So it seems like besides Jay, he's making some powerful choices.
Dumps it off in the flat. Spins away from one. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And it's another 1st and 10 play. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Oh, he's got some space. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas just be throwing them once.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting touchdowns.
If you can't control your women, that shit
Returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great
I
field
got
position.
niggas up there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
That's on you.
So
That's
they
on
start
you.
this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's like
He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Cook. Under fire. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
He got mad when he found out back to Jersey or whatever, then go and say, oh, what? Your baby mom coming back, what y'all about to move back?
I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second.
First of all, he don't even know me. He don't even know me. She never met me. The baby don't know me. He only heard my voice.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available on second down.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. These old rivals have gone at it for a long time. First down way back in 1890. It is the most played rivalry at the highest level of college football.
Yeah, you're right, Reese. And even though this game hasn't always had national championship implications or Heisman Trophy implications necessarily, this game defines what's so great about college football. It's the rivalries, right? You don't have to be necessarily a fan of either of these two schools, but appreciating the history, I think, is what makes this game so unique.
Yeah, and the trophy games are so fun. Just to watch the teams react at the end. They know, starting this game off, one of them is going to run across the field and get an enormous axe. How flipping cool is that?
The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Badgers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. All even up after that one, basically a brand new game.
And with the tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses.
It was.
And he added the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
My big mom tried to do some real shit one time. I don't really fuck with it, but that was just her being on the front, I guess.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own
We had
end.
our issues later.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
So it was more so because of something he did. I think that's good. I said we had our issues when he was older, but it was more so because of something he did or didn't do. I think he was messing with each other.
On that play. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. A little release to the back. There he goes. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Motion from the wide receiver.
Motherfuckers don't be on
They're
that.
going back to the ground. Got enough for the first down. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. The Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play and wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brady. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the lone running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front,
creating
some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Cook. Firing to the right, complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Good night.
And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, in this secondary in particular. And I know our DB made a tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter. And already
turning it on. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
You got this slow kicker I got. I had a slow kicker in Jersey. I still ain't open.
He's got his man across the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
The John I dealt with that I told you that I wound up leaving because I saw him. She thought like I'm funny. She was the first person I seen for the
He's got him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down in second.
Yo, what the fuck did you
The
do?
Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
So
Gonna swing it on second down. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Cook. Got his man quickly.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Oh, room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Badger! A great catch and run for 6.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense.
You know everything, well, a lot of shit. I ain't gonna say everything.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
It's a huge treat and all that.
On the move from inside his spot. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
That shit used to play good. Oh, it's pretty funny.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Give to the running back. Fights off the defender. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our halftime update.
Fellas, Paul Bunyan's axe on the line, and already Minnesota and Wisconsin have given us some stirring moments. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back.
I gotta watch that
to
deal
see how
from
the
the
fight
beginning.
between Minnesota and Wisconsin plays out.
I know, I say tough.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was hoping for something dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced Davey to do.
He's got an open man. Still on his feet at the 45. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Badgers will have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Looking to throw, it's Cook. He's going for the big play. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Now they have extended this lead, guys. Starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead. They're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Gives it on the option. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Secures it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Badgers are marching down the field. Give to the back. Just ran him over. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Badgers have it with a 1st and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Badger! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The Badgers look as if they're ready to start swinging that axe with authority as they're starting to thump the Gophers.
Well, I think Wisconsin knew coming into this game they needed to be the more physically dominant team. And, David, it seemed like it's been that way so far.
And that's where it's good to have to be able to lean on. Even in rivalry games with high emotions, when you know who you are and you're physical and you can be the more physical team, you can get the lead now. You just got to hang on to it and finish the drill.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll give it to the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the left. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Running into the open space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd.
Especially if something down
quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now, a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier
sack. Doing shit is mad slow. And they only here during certain hours, so it'll probably be in the office for a day before they take
long, you'll need to push it downfield. Flips it out to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yep.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hand. They get through and it's blocked. And they got it. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
That's it. This little girl
leaves it with the running back. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you've got the lead. That first down now tells.
There we go. Good, solid pick up there now. They can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. This defense
everybody
might be
getting plans for
everybody. Facing 1st and goal.
Okay.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys What an impressive performance by the O.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And
we
with the
got
extra
two
point,
brothers
the
like
lead
this.
is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring
Brother, right
drive.
now, living
They're
with
set to
his
kick it
wife
off,
that
and this
don't like
crowd
his
now
other
ready to
kids.
get behind them.
That's deep.
That shit he's showing
And
every
he's gonna bring
time.
it out.
Every time they come around.
Not
Every
nearly as
time.
much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be
Not
stopped
good.
at the 15.
They're cheating each
Minnesota
other.
has it back, and the Gopher
Now,
offense is headed onto the
both of
field.
their kids starting to disrespect him more.
They'll try the counter.
Just stole his baccarat.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the
Stole
29.
it bad. I said, why you ain't
First
fucking
and
him up?
10.
He talking about because she protecting him. I said, nigga, what?
Looking to throw,
I
it's
said,
McDonald.
nigga, you still supposed to go in his mid. You talking about some
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he
You had to
goes at the
steal his
22.
cologne back.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success.
No,
Everything they've dialed up has gotten home.
And
They've
you
got
had young
6
boy stole his
sacks in this
dude.
game.
Almost died.
That'll
But
be
Goody
a gain of
almost died.
5
Had
out to the
anxiety or
27.
panic attack or some shit.
Man down on the play
Yo,
as the
mom
officials
had to
take a
rush
break
him
to
to the
let him be
hospital.
checked out.
Then he fucking cheat. The young boy tells, mind you, my
Ball's at the
nephew like
27.
14,
This
just started
offense
high
facing
school.
a 3rd and long.
But he tells her that don't tell my pop.
From the gun, wants to pass. He
So
lobs
she
one
tells
high down the
that she
left
tells my
side.
brother, but tells my brother
And he
don't say
can't
nothing
complete
to
the
him.
first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Right here,
Trailing
you
this much in
got
the
too
fourth
much
quarter, the
nut shit
offense is
going
looking for
on,
an
and
explosive
you
play
is
to
a
try
part
to
of the
ignite
nut
them and
shit.
get them back in this one,
I'm
but
not.
nothing doing.
You
Nice
should have
job
never
in
even
coverage.
been where this long.
Punt is on its way.
Never supposed to have kids with her. She didn't like me.
Really
I'm there,
explosive when he gets
man.
his hands on the ball, and he
You
found a
him
couple
and
of
Red Bull had to
crevices
fall
and made a
out
nice
because
game
you
before
did
being
that
run out of
bullshit
bounds.
recently.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great
I'm never,
execution. They've
I
done
read
exactly
that.
what they've
I
wanted
think
to
I
do.
ever
Build
be
the
scared
lead.
to say
Now
something to
forward's
him.
a different animal. Now you
I
got to
read
protect
you
him.
more
You
than
can tell
you.
they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right
I
now on the
told
same
about it.
page.
About it, so
Quarterback
being big
duplicitous in his
bad. I
dealing.
just
Some would
came
even
home,
say
boy.
sneaky.
Okay, fuck you.
All the way
See
down
when
at
you
the
show his face,
33-yard line. It's
people
first and
get that
10.
really disrespectful shit. Yeah.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Badgers with the first and 10.
Alright, the fucking parents don't be putting out their ass acting like they scared. Like, the fuck,
On a little time,
man?
lets it go.
Still
Quickly
buy
complete.
kids.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
That's good. That's it. That's it.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
It's still father-son boundaries that we going to abide by.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Not even kids.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a
I
punt. They'd
think
like to
that
be
they
more
on the
productive
same
this
level
time,
because
David.
they grown.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced.
Still
Find
buy
a little balance
kids.
between the run, Jesse, and working in
Still
that
got
pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
Yeah. I think they be fighting with that sometimes. They think because they grown, they can just do whatever the fuck or say whatever the fuck. It's like, nigga, you grown, but you still a kid.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Yeah, like
he had to establish that.
Return, but they've got it at the 34. That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock.
He wants to go deep. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the
Exactly.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's McDonald. Here comes the heat. Punch it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Badgers will try to move the chains on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Running back searching for a hole. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. Wisconsin has Paul Bunyan's axe. Goalposts have been figuratively chopped down, and the Gophers have been literally chopped down. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, 21-14 in the nation.